This child here is prepared for just about anything. Okay, well, it is a busy day at the Goodwill, and we are in Frederick, Maryland. We're gonna head in and see what we can find to buy and flip for a profit. Here we go. Well, it appears as though the hard goods section is almost empty, and I'm digging it. Kind of like it this way. That's a neat looking glass. What is that? Hecho in Mexico? Can't really read it. I don't know. I like the medallion on there, but it is just a single. So this is interesting, and it is marked on the bottom, Bombay, $25. There is no Goodwill price on there, and that makes me a little bit nervous. I feel like if I bring that up, it's gonna come back with a Whopper on it. So I'm a little hesitant to ask for a price on that. This is Moon and Stars. They have $4.49 on that. I kind of wish it was a different color. I wish it was like a blue Moon and Stars. I'm not all that excited about the amber. I mean, it is Moon and Stars, but it's kind of a weird shape and a not so exciting color. There are a few coasters over here. Let's see if these guys got sterling on there. This is the second time I've come across a set of these today. They're usually either marked plate or they are marked sterling. These ones don't appear to have any markings at all, which is surprising. But if they're not marked, I'm going to assume that they are probably plate. Here is a odd piece of art pottery. There are no markings or signatures on there. It almost looks like an underplate for a flower pot or something. It's kind of unfinished. A little bit crude. You know what? I was about to pick that up and then I'm like, that looks schmutzy. I didn't really want that on my fingers. But there's an interesting dish underneath it. So I feel like I'm just going to have to take one for the team and move it. Maybe wash my hands later. Is that hand painted? Made in Japan. I mean, it's neat, but it's not that neat. This is fun. Little ladybug on the lid. Looks like that's a hobbyist piece, but I absolutely love that detail. That is just darling. I'm not sure. Is it a sugar? It must be a sugar, and that means there must be a creamer, but I don't see a creamer anywhere. That's just so cute. $4.49. I don't know. I don't think I can do it. Back here, Farina, Germany. Can't remember what Farina stands for. There is a coffee canister. I don't think the lids fit that well on those. What is this vessel down here? I like the way that's painted. Don't know though, it kind of reminds me of like a Home Goods or Marshalls. Those look like mostly florist vases. Nothing too exciting there. This is careful. Not careful. Careful. Very different. $6.50. There is a chip there on the bottom of that. I like this coffee canister. It's missing the finial, but that could be pretty easily replaced. This is made in India. I feel like you could just screw pottery finial on that and it could look really nice. You know, I would be tempted to actually use this in my own kitchen. Although we're getting our cabinets redone and they're going to be green. So blue might not really go very well in our kitchen, so I might resell it, but I have some finials that I could stick. I actually bought them to use for this purpose, and I have them at the shop, so I could just screw that on and snap photos. There's a little urn. It's very heavy, but I don't believe that is silver. That is a pretty bottle. I think it would have had a stopper because the inside is ground. Somebody's hand-painted bottle. Just isn't really a whole lot here today for us, it looks like. Oh wow, look at that glass piece in the back. I think I'm gonna have to dig that out. It's a glass sculptural piece. I've actually seen people selling those in the antique malls before. I'm gonna back up just a smidge because I walked right by this. Gosh, that's heavy. That is made in Mexico. It's $14.50. I like it, but I don't know if I like it that much. They are wheeling out a fresh cart. Let's go around and check it out. Pounce. It's a glugger, bistro braids. It's called a glugger because when you pour the liquid out of it, it makes glug, glug, glug sounds. Bombay. Stick that back down there. Alright, well they just wheeled out another cart. And this was in there. It's kind of nice. It's $3.50. Again, I mean, I don't think it's really exciting. I don't really see anything really exciting in these carts. Kind of sucks. I was hoping I'd be like, yes, that's amazing. But trying to stay out of everybody's way. And then there's one here as well. Oh my gosh, it's a turtle shell. Decorative turtle shell for hanging on the wall. Well, there's no indication of who makes it. $6.50 on that. I know I have a lot of viewers who really love turtles. I don't know. Maybe I'll consider that. We'll stick it in here. These boots back here are pretty cool. These are actually Francoma. There's a pair of them. So we will stick those in our basket. Oh my gosh, and there's an L.E. Smith bird. Where did that come from? Oh my gosh, a jadeite duck. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm smacking stuff off the shelves. What? Come here, little jadeite. Okay, so this is L.E. Smith. He's Amberina. A lot of the times I find it in clear, it's not as exciting. And this is jadeite. She just stuck this up on the shelf. This is Saldara. And it's for a candle. I mean, it's very thin, like almost tin. A lot of tin comes out of Mexico. So it's thin, but it's very sweet, the butterfly. All right, now it's getting exciting. I did want to check out the pile here. This is a sweet trinket dish. You can tell it's a trinket dish because it's flat on the bottom. A lot of you had pointed this out in one of my recent videos. It's still here, so I don't think there was really much to it. I love you a bitch. Pella Studio. Why is that familiar? Did I look at this before? I think maybe I looked at that before. That's why it's familiar. I wonder if that is an oil light. That is fun. Home Goods. I think it's made to look like a folk art piece. Oh my gosh, look at this. Wow, Booths, springtime. Cup and saucer. How much is it? Oh my gosh, I have to be very... It's like taped on there, but it's not taped on there. How much is it? There's, of course, there's no price. Why is so much not priced? It's really giving me anxiety because I've got this fear that I'm going to go up there and I'm going to bring this stuff up and it's going to get priced like really high. I guess we'll find out. The only way to find out is to bring it up. This child here is prepared for just about anything. Oh my gosh. Wow, okay. Oh my gosh, look. Look at this. Oh wait, no. The last time I was here, I found a trash can. It was a trash can shaker, and I was looking for the bear that hugs the trash can. But this is the bear that hangs off of the tree. Not the bear that hugs the trash can. It's one of the shakers, but not the right shaker. She is very sweet. I'll tell you what, these things are growing on me because I keep finding them at all the Goodwills. They're like Hummel kind of wannabes. And I keep seeing them and they really are growing on me. I have to laugh at this because I actually got this ornament when I was a kid. Every year I would get a new ornament from my grandma. I would get a new ornament from my mom. My great aunt would give me a new ornament. So I get new ornaments from like everybody. And I think one year my mom gave me this Barbie ornament. And my Barbie ornament is also missing the arm. If I find it this year when we decorate the tree, I will post it to Instagram. But I just thought that was funny that apparently she's prone to losing her arm. Let's see what we've got down. I don't usually look at the dolls, but we'll see what we've got down here. Not much in the way of dolls. Alright, well I'm going to stick around just a bit longer because they are currently unloading 3 carts worth of stuff. And I'm just waiting for something else to pop up on the shelf. It looks like this stuff is showing up. These must have been separated from the teapot though, because it was all together when it was in the basket, and now it's been separated. I'm still debating on whether or not to put this thing. I really like it. You know what? I think it'll sell in my booth. I'm gonna grab it. It would sell well in my booth, and we'll just see. We'll see what the price is at the checkout. Hopefully, it's not too crazy. That is kind of a fun bottle with the moon and stars on it. It says made in Italy. This one I've never seen before. I'm not familiar with it. I do like it. I don't know, I might stick it in there and who knows if I'll get a signal or not. It's only $3.50. This is interesting. Obviously somebody has spray painted it. It looks like it's gold underneath. I'm wondering why somebody spray painted it. I'm kind of curious what it looks like. Oh, it's getting dust everywhere. $3.50. What does it look like underneath? Don't we kind of want to know? It's got an interesting shape to it. I wonder if it's got a chip and that's why somebody painted it. Huh. I don't know. I guess we'll try to maybe remove the paint. It'll be a fun mystery. I feel like this needs to go with its friend. So this is some fun soap. I just happened to notice this fancy soap, and there's more soap in there. This one is a sensual soap. They're all sensual soaps. This is a bag of sensual soaps. And this is a bag of sweet little vintage angels. What does it say? May cause something on plate while burning. Novelty company. $3.50. I told you, I've got this thing lately with vintage decorative candles and I just can't get over it. It might take me a while. Look at these adorable bunnies. I just can't. Oh, at first I thought that was a fairy light, but it's just an upside down mug. Anticlimactic a bit. So most of the Christmas is at the front of the store, but some of it is back here. Here's a Santa candle. I think I'm going to try to dig through some of the Christmas at the front of the store, but the common theme today has been that the Christmas sections at all of the Goodwills have just been very, very hectic. And a lot of people seem to be in the mood for Christmas stuff shopping, so we'll give it a shot, but I'm not making any promises. I think we've done all we can with the hard goods stuff. All right, well, before I head up towards the Christmas and the holiday, I'm going to reevaluate everything I have here in my cart. There's a few things I'm kind of on the fence about. This coffee thing, even though I really love it, I don't feel like I need any projects. Somebody who picks this up, you know, they might fall in love with it and be willing to accept the project that it is and stick a finial on that. So I will leave that for someone else. I'm kind of on the fence about the turtle, but I know a lot of you guys love turtles, and so I feel like I can get the turtle shell. The glass piece is another thing I'm on the fence about, just because it's contemporary, and I'm kind of, sometimes, I'm not always, but sometimes I can be a glass snob, and I'm feeling in the mood to be a glass snob at the moment. But I know there's money to be made there, so I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to grab it. It's going to be a booth piece. I don't really feel like listing and shipping it, so I'll probably end up sticking that in my booth. I can double my money on that. This one, I'm not going to bother looking it up. I think everything else, this is the other one, you know, it's kind of a project, but my curiosity has the best of me, so I'm just going to suck it up and throw some paint remover on there and see what it reveals. But I think I'm going to head up to the Christmas now and see what we can find up there. Alright, I glanced up and I noticed this thing, and I just had to take a peek. I'm just curious how much they're asking for it, because they always ask a lot for, yeah, $20. Like, I mean, they do have a lot of Longaberger here. I seem to have like a surplus of it recently. Anyway, I ran into my friend Renee, and she showed me this, and she didn't want it. She asked if I did, and I said, you know what? I really like him. He's cool. He's a blue dragon, and he's just got spunk. So he's $4.49, and I'm taking him with me. So anyway, I'm gonna head up now, and I'm going to go check out the Christmas. All right. Well, I don't see very much in the Christmas. It's kind of surprising, because all the other Goodwills I've been to have had a ton of Christmas. It's a fun peppermint candle, but I have a feeling of deja vu, like we've looked at that before. Okay. Oh, here's a whole box full of it. I don't want to dig too much into that though, because I don't want to break anything. There are a few ornaments in here. They look broken though. These are OWC. I think that's Old World Christmas. There's a blue crab, an orange crab, and a house. The one is broken though. There's a fun looking Santa Claus. Some pipe cleaner trees. Oh, and here's what remains of the Halloween. This guy's missing his hand. Alright, well, I think I'm ready to check out and figure out what the damage is on those pieces that aren't priced. Alright, so I was down here clearing stuff off, right, and I happened to look up, and I turned this way, and I glimpsed something, and I'm just gonna scooch back here and lift this guy back. Oh my gosh, look at how cute he is. I think he's like somebody's school project. But look at them, they're like best friends. Yeah, how much is he? $3.50. He's great. I don't care that he's a school project. Actually, I thought the owl was really cute, and I'm like, I'm not gonna buy the owl. I'm not gonna buy him. Jocelyn, you don't need the owl. Somebody made him in elementary school. And then bring on the dragon. Okay, well, our total spend there at the Frederick Goodwill was $76, and my favorite find of the entire adventure was the dragon, the clay dragon, actually. That was my favorite find. I have a very soft spot for clay sculptures of the sort. You guys probably over the years have seen me pick up those clay cameras that were obviously made by elementary school students. I think I have 3 or 4 of them that I've picked up in various videos over the years, and I have a small collection of clay cameras, and now I have a clay dragon, and I'm not sure if I'm going to part with him, because he's just so derpy and so cool. He'll probably sit on my shelf for a little while. Maybe I'll part with him, maybe I won't. I don't know yet, but he's definitely the coolest. But anyway, $76 was our total spend, and we got some pretty cool stuff. We got a few things for the booths, a few things for eBay, and that's that. But anyway, I have moved on now to the next Goodwill. I was debating whether or not to drive to the next Goodwill. It's about 10 minutes from Frederick, but It is 5:20 now, and it's an hour and 20 minutes home, so I was reluctant, but I'm here. I drove all this way. I might as well. You guys have to wait for this video at this Goodwill, and I'll see all of you tomorrow. So on.
I know it's nothing new, but it's so good to